Hey y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm about to show you how you can use CapCut PC. This is a tutorial for complete beginners. I assume that you don't have any knowledge of CapCut. I don't know anything about CapCut. You're a complete beginner. If you are not, then this video probably is not for you, because I'm gonna cover literally everything. So let's open CapCut now. When you open CapCut, you install the application, because I assume that you have installed already the app, this CapCut. So when you start the app, you're gonna see all the projects you worked on, but again, I assume that you haven't worked on any projects because you obviously don't know how. And this is you don't see here any projects. So basically what you have to do is just to click on new project, and then this is what you're going to see, CapCut. So the basics here are, or the some of the things we have to cover first is, let's say for whatever reason you want to go back to home page. So click here, you go back to the project, click here in the project we created right now, and here you have file, new project. You can add a new project here, import or export. You can also here click on import, and you can import some videos from here. So let's import, let's say, this video. Okay, we have this video now. So now what you have to do is to grab the video, drag it onto the timeline here. But you can also click on this plus here, and you can also click on this plus here, as you can see. Now if we have two videos over each other, that means this video is on top of the first video. So which means that if we resize this, you see here we have this video that is over the first video. And obviously this is very helpful. Maybe you have, this is your webcam and you want to add this webcam right in the corner here, and if you want to resize this webcam, you can also click on ratio here. This is for the entire player, the entire resolution, right? But if you want to only cut this image, this video here, just click on this rectangle, and now here we can resize. Click back to basic, and as you can see now is only a square. Maybe this is, as I said, your webcam, and you want to add yourself here right in the corner. This can be very helpful, right? Now if you want to add a picture, obviously you click on import from here and import your image. Alright, but now let me cover how you can cut or split videos here. So maybe you don't want to use this part of this video, you want to cut this part. So what you can do is just select the video that you want to cut, or maybe yes, you want this video right here to show up right after a few seconds. So you can also trim the video like this. Now you see here we don't have any webcam. Let me turn the volume down. You can also turn the volume if you click on the video, you go to audio, and you can also turn the video off, the audio, sorry. You can also go all the way down, and now there's no audio, but we'll cover that later, so make sure you watch this video till the very end. So now this video will show up right after a few seconds. As you can see here, we see here the seconds. Now we can also select the video and click on shortcut right over here, and this is very important page here, because we can see all the shortcuts, right? So if you want to split the video, you can go with Control B, or you can also go and select more than split mode. So what it means, if you click on B, and this is the if you see here the oh nice, CapCut crashed. Actually it didn't crash, but I don't know what's going on. Anyways, split mode and select mode. So make sure you don't have any apps that's running in the background. This will crash this CapCut sometimes, but or crash, or it's just yeah, it's just logging sometimes if you have a lot of apps running in the background. But you know, I click on B and you can see now we have this logo. If you click on A, B, we have a different icon. For B, if you can just cut, as you can see, you can cut the video, and then you click on A and then you select the video and delete that portion of that video. You won't have that portion because you just cut it, right? You removed it. And now obviously if you go here, you won't see the video when this cursor will reach that point of the video. You won't see the video now, as you can see. So that's how it works pretty much. This layout, everything that you have on top will show up on top. The first is the base, the foreground, the starting point. The first video is, if the last video is the last video is gonna be the one that's going to be all over the other videos, basically on top, right? I hope you understand what I'm saying. And now, obviously, if you want to delete, you can right click and click on delete. But what I like to do is just select the video and then click on backspace. Click on backspace, select the video, and then just click on backspace, or just right click and select delete. And you can also see the shortcut here, backspace. Now, if you want to copy the video, you can also click on, you can also go here and select copy, and then move the cursor where you want to paste the video and right click and select here paste. You can also use the shortcut Control C, Control V, as you can see here for copy, Control C. And if you want to cut the video, Control and X, you cut the video. As you can see, it disappeared. Now if you want to redo, you can click on this Control Z, the shortcut, or you can use click on these buttons, undo and redo. As you can see, the videos appear here. And another important thing to mention here is, if for some reason you want to separate the audio from your video, we have here the audio, as you can see. You can also grab the audio here, as you can see, like this. If it's turned all the way down, you won't hear anything, obviously, but if you drag it all the way up, you will hear audio. But if you right click and then here, you should see separate audio, right? And now we have separate the audio, and you can now right click and delete or do what you want with it. Now if you have a lot of projects, a huge list of projects, you can go to right click and create a compound clip, which means that you have kind of like a folder. That's the best way to put it, the best way to explain it. It's like a folder, right? And then now you have all the videos here are still here, you know, but it's just a folder, so you are more organized. Now let's press Control Z, you know, Control Z to undo, or you can also redo. From here, you can also go with Control Shift Z to you see here the shortcut Control Shift Z. And now the next important thing that you can do is, if you want to mirror a video, you can click on a video and mirror from here. You can also, if you want to resize the video, you can crop the video from here. But sometimes I like to use, as I told you before, like right at the beginning of the video, I like to use a mask. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes obviously it's best for you to crop the video. So just click on the crop, you crop exactly the portion of this. Maybe this is your face, you know, you have this your face, and this is all down. Click on none, so you don't have any mask. And then here you can add your face right in the corner if you want to. You know, maybe you're playing a big game, maybe it's something on whatever video you have there, maybe it's there, right there below you have your face. And yeah, if you want to crop, you can use crop, or you can use a mask. You can also use a mask. Click on mask, rectangle, and here you can resize it the way you want. Like I like that you can also add some fader, some phase, you know. Now it looks like this. It's like, still you can see, but it's like the opacity is turned down. You can also turn down the opacity here, by the way. And you can also here have some blending, like overlay. You see now the way it looks like. Go back to mask, click on none, and you can see the video now the way it looks like with this blending. You see the overlay. So let's click on backspace. Now we also have here rotate. If you want to rotate a video, if you want to mirror the video, if you want to reverse the video. This is good for when you have something that you want to reverse. Maybe you're jumping, I don't know, whatever reason might be, you know, you can use reversing. We also have freeze frame. If there's a specific frame in the video that you want to freeze, that you want to cut, you know, you just click on freeze, and now you have a image here instead of a video. It's one frame, and you can use it. You know, you can resize it from here. You can click on crop, confirm, and now we have this image. Click on video again. We have also the option here, delete, to split. Also you can split. You can also use B, as I said, to go in the cut mode, and A to select. You can also go with Control B just to cut a video very fast, you know. And from here you can also select mode and B, and select the mode with A, and split mode with B. Now left of the select left right using the here, I forgot what it's called in English. You can use these icons, but I don't use them that much. You also click on here, you know. But yeah, let's click on A, select. Now, what is the reason why I think CapCut is very powerful is because you have a lot of pre-made effects. Like, you don't have to create them by yourself. You have here an effects tab or a page. You have this effects, and you can simply grab an effect and drag it over a video. And now, as you can see, the video changed already. As you can see the difference. Now you can increase the effect, you can increase the blur, you can increase the range, you can increase the sharpen. That's an effect. You also have transition. Obviously in this effect we have a lot of effects you can use. And something about CapCut you have to remember is that a lot of effects here will change probably after a new update. Probably, I'm assuming CapCut will change the icons, where some of the effects are located. Now we also have the transition page. Here we have a lot of transitions, blur transitions, basic transition. Let's add a transition. Now when you add the transition, you add between two videos. So if the transition is not working when you put it on over a video, is because you don't have a transition, you don't have a cut right between the videos. So make sure you go Control B, you have a cut, you drag this transition right between these videos, and now as you can see we have the transition. We actually increase the transition, the duration of the transition from here or from here. Now as you can see the transition, exactly the blink transition we added. Let's increase the duration. Now it's very slow. Now we have here a lot of transition options. You can use a lot of transition you can use. You can also add an adjustment layer, which I like a lot. Just click on the plus. You can also drag it. And now here you can add a transition, this duration adjustment. And we can change here a lot. We can change the brightness and the contrast. And as you can see, for this portion, you can increase the transition, the adjustment. But not only for that portion, you'll have this adjustment. You also have a lot of filters you can use. You can to add a filter, just put it in the video, and then here you'll see that you have this. If I click on this delete, you won't see anything, right? So filters, you grab them and drag it over the video. Okay, and now as you can see, it would add it. You'll see here in filters, if you click on basic video place, you see here the filters you added. Now to add text, very important, just click on the text page here. Okay, click on this plus, we add a text, and here we have the text. Make sure you resize exactly the duration, how long you want the text to last. Click on the text, here you write a text, something. Make sure you subscribe for more tutorials, guys. I'll really appreciate it. You can increase the size from here. We can increase the font. As you can see, we can add a different font. Increase the size. We have some preset style. You can click on, I like this preset style. You can also increase the scale, the characters, the adjustment, the blend, decrease and increase the opacity. If you want the text to last for the entire video, just make sure you increase the duration. Thickness. Okay, we also can add a background, which is pretty cool. And obviously you can change the color from here. You can also change the color for your stroke. You can also add shadow even. Alright? So now what's really you can also now do a lot of other things like tracking the text. But I'm gonna show you now only the basics. And now another thing that important to mention here is that you can also add auto captions. To add auto captions, and make sure you have your video and click on create, right? And what I like to do is just to add a transition, the captions only for a video. So make sure you don't have a lot of videos here and they're overlapping, and especially it's not the video but it's the audio. If you have two videos overlapping each other and those videos have audio, then the captions won't work, but it's just gonna be a mess. So make sure you have your video, let's say this video, and I want to add captions to this video. Just click on create. It's gonna take some time, depends on your computer power and depends how long your video is, right? So I'll pause the video. And now here I have the captions. As you can see, this is the caption, this is the caption. But yeah, make sure you don't remove the audio, because then you won't have any captions. You won't see here, or you'll probably see some captions, but it's not really in a line. So you have problems. Just make sure you have the audio is not turned off. It's good. You didn't remove the audio. And then here you have the captions. Click on the caption. You can increase the size from here, and then you can increase here the scale. You can also add from here font, a style, background, shadow. You can add. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope, guys, you learned something in this tutorial for complete beginners for CapCut PC. I really hope you learned something, and now you are able to navigate through this app and you're able to edit your videos by yourself without any help. I really hope you learned something. Make sure you subscribe, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you now in the next video. Take care.